Wagwan viewers and subscriber, Jamaica ends out and you know they are again another episode with I the asshole. So besides if it's your first time watching, don't forget to subscribe, hit that notification bell, like the video, leave your comment. If you just come, you know, door open, said way, see me, don't forget to kick it off. Give me a laugh. You go put yourself, so without further ado, I could jump it right tonight. Right tonight to that one. So today, I'm gonna start with, am I the asshole for admitting in front of all of my husband friend that I've never had an orgasm? The one that's so interesting. She said she never have an orgasm and she admit that in front of all her husband friend them. So I could read the story and see what going on. Oh God. So she said recently was my husband friend party. It was a bigger party and all my husband friend and their wives were there, no kids. One woman that I'm friendly with was annoyed with her husband and joked, "Man, if they didn't get us off, would we keep them?" And she laughed. I awkwardly laughed, but I guess look uncomfortable. She asked me what was up. And she pointed out that I made a weird face. I said I've just never had an orgasm before, so I guess I couldn't relate. Oh my God. Oh God. Almost dozen of people look at me when I said that. It was super awkward. The wife then awkwardly asked, "Is everything okay down there?" I said, "Yeah, just never had anyone try, I guess." Oh my God. For the next 10 minutes, all my husband friends took turn insulting him in various ways. Many women talk about how they never be married to someone who didn't get the job done. My husband made us leave early. When we got home, he lectured me about how I humiliate him. I pointed out that she asked and I have the tendency to be honest. Oh my God. He's been really upset the last several days and he keeps saying he can't talk to his friends because they now think bad of him. Am I the asshole for being honest there? Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. You know what? Yes. Yeah, you be the asshole, you are. Yes, you're this thing, but you style the man today, so. You style the man. So I'm saying there is no way you should have said that today, so. In front of all my man in front. No. Man, that can't work, son. No way. Okay, you can't do that. You can't do that. Yeah, party, all of your friends in that party. Imagine that as a man, you know. Imagine that as a man. Yeah, all your friends them that party and get together, whether a work party, whether a friend, childhood friend, or whatever kind of party. So I'm saying, everybody get together. And your woman just bust out, oh, she never have an orgasm before. What? Nobody never asked you? Nobody never asked. Oh my God. You know what? I know the man party down the side. You just mash up the man party. You mash up the man party. Right now, all the friendship would have washed up. Especially if a Jamaican. Especially if a Jamaican. A good 3-4 months, you know. That man could have to go hide, you know. That man have to go hide. Because anyway the man them see the man them about just dash over. Well, I wonder we can get the work done. Oh my days, you shouldn't do that. You shouldn't, If it is a situation where you say, yo, you know what, you not get the orgasm, you need to get the orgasm, you need to talk to your husband. You see what I'm saying? You can't publicly humiliate the man like that. You see what I'm saying? You can't do it. You can't do it, man. You can't. You know, sir, that's not right. You're not supposed to tell nobody that. You and him if you discuss that. You see what I'm saying? And tell him all kind of ways and this and make him try some different type of stuff. You see what I'm saying? And then you see what I go on. You see me? But nah, so when you do that, you beat him bad, man. You beat him man bad. You could have never ever do. Jesus Christ. Yo, I went to the man got work. Imagine if it's a work party. Yeah? Imagine if it's a work party. When that man got work, the man can't go work, you know. But if you hide himself straight to the work. Oh my days. So you know what? Me I go say is the asshole to do that. You see me? But guess what? I only a woman that say, nah, you know what, nah, she's not the asshole, she just being honest and that and that. But you see me like, you have a place, you have a time and a space for certain things. That's what I'm saying. So yeah, just where you say it and how it happen, yeah, you are the asshole for that. Me not like that one. You see what I'm saying? But what do you think? What TikTok, what do you think? TikTok, what do you think she's the asshole? What do you think she's the asshole? Big up everybody who lock and load on TikTok, you know. Check in. Big up on yourself, you see me? What do you think? Did you guys get this story? Get your story? What do you think? You think she have a right to do that? Or she shouldn't do that? Me not know, you know. Me don't know. Me don't know. But now, you know what? Loud that, that's how you go. For real. Yeah, for real, man. You can't say that so loud, man. You can't say it out so loud, you see me? Blessed Sunday, blessed. You can't say it out so loud, man. You have to know what you do. You have to call him on one side and hear the man talk about that before we even reach there. So you see me? So yeah, I don't think, yeah, she is the asshole for do that, for real. But yeah, man, we're there again. So we are going to find the next one, you see me? We're not each around, you know, innit? Just I go show them out there because a whole lot of little vibes and reasoning and chat and see what I go on. So, without no further ado, I could jump into the next one, you know, man. Straight away. Yo, I like that good thing, I don't like them. Them bad, I swear to God. What do you say now? Alright. Okay. Let me try the one here. Yeah, the one that look nice. Jesus, help me save that. The one that look nice, that's what I'm saying. The one that look nice, I swear to God. Me I go read the one there. Well, we could start the one there, because the one that look nice, but I like. I love the one there. I love the one there. I love the one that sound a bit spicy. You see me? The one that sound a very, very spicy, the one that sound. The one are the one. Don't joke, man, the one are the one, but I'm not even lying. Big up on yourself, everybody will lock and load, big up. So the one you know, you see what I'm saying? Alright, the one you say. Am I the asshole for having another man's baby? Jesus Christ, you know what? Me not even gonna read the one there. You hear what she said? Am I the asshole for having another man's baby? Me not have to read that to find out if you're the asshole. Me not have to read that. me not have to read that line if you find. From Jesus Christ. What? Let me see what you have to say, guys. Obviously, you're trying to defend yourself, because you don't feel like you're the asshole, innit? So, But me here what you have to say. Jesus Christ, the one that is easy. Lord have mercy upon my soul. You can't even start the one yet. You ready for it? Alright. I am 28 female. Have an open relationship with my 29 male husband. We have been married for 5 years and the last 2 years have been open. Okay, me tell you about the open relationship something there. No, what? Jesus Christ. You see me? Last 2 years, you know, I'm married 5 years. 5 years, 3 years, what a goodness, you see what I'm saying? And then all of a sudden, the relationship boring now, you see me? So you decide to say, oh, open relationship, something, you see me? Lord have mercy. During this time, I have had a number of health issues, mostly with my reproduction system, that I was told that it would be unlikely to conceive. Last December, I started to see this guy, and we hit it off and saw each other regularly. Oh God, you know the regular something they ever started with. You have an open relationship, the regular something you know when that I go start, you see me? Jesus Christ, oh my days. Started it off regularly. The end of February, I found out I was pregnant with twins. And it is his baby. Oh my God. Yo, twin, you know. Twin, you know, yo, twin. Yo, twin. PS, I was on birth control. It took me a few weeks to wrap my head around things and tell my husband. At first, he was supportive and said, I love you and these babies are a part of you, so I will love them too. Chat in my chat. Yo, I chat in my chat. You see what I'm saying? No, I chat in my chat. No man now go do that. No, if you don't, you see if a man meet out, if a man meet a woman, you know, and yo, she pregnant in before. You see what I'm saying? And you see me, but when you get together 5 years, when you have an open relationship, you don't have no respect for the man, did I say? You see what I'm saying? I don't reach no way that story, you know, but you don't have no respect for the man. Because if you're in an open relationship and you have respect for the man, you shouldn't even look at pre if you have unprotected sex. You see me? Much less if you even think about if you even can see. Yo, your waste. No, sir. Anyways, I could continue the story. You see what I'm saying? That's a waste move, that man. No way. I could continue. A few weeks later, he changed his mind after realizing that the father won't just go to walk away from the kids. He said he would be okay with it as long as the biological father of the twins were not a part of their lives. Oh, Jesus Christ, no. Oh, Jesus, help me, Savior. So you want the man to... Basically, you just want the man to be like a little sperm donor that I walk with and youth them. Like, how that gonna work out? You see me? Like, Jesus Christ, she put herself in a little... Oh, my days. No, sir. Oh God, make a kind of ways, make a continue the story, guys. You don't listen to the story, you know, don't listen what I go on. You see what I'm saying? Alright. From background, his mother had him as a teenager and had a stepdad from his entire life and as an estranged relationship with his biological father. Although he had a stepdad, he always wanted his biological father to play a bigger role than ever he did. I don't understand how he couldn't relate to this situation and expect the kids to want nothing to do with their biological father. Jesus Christ, that again to literally like, oh my days. Like, yes, yes or no, yes, yes. If you, you know what? Oh God, no, but you know what? We just continue, cause 2 weeks ago he planted the seed that I have to get an abortion or else he would never be happy. At 3 a.m. this morning, he left me a letter before leaving on a road trip that said it's is the baby or divorce. I feel conflicted because what if this is the only time I can have kids? It hasn't happened in years, and it's that what it is never happen again factor that has made things so difficult for me. If he had the same situation and things for the beginning, what I told him at 10 weeks I would understand, but the fact he waited till I am 17 weeks along and reveal how he really feels I is messed up because I am almost halfway through the pregnancy. Does he expect there to be no resentment and I do the procedure and we act like nothing happened and go on being married? Am I the asshole? Fucking hell. Jesus Christ. Oh my days. Oh my days. Jesus help me. Oh God, no sir. We do not catch it. Start again. Yo, I'm start it over again. Oh my days. Yo. Yo. Oh God. You know what? Me I go do alright then. Me will roll it again then. Cause I want to know if you interact with what go on and I want to know if you hear what go on and understand the story properly. Look why me I read it and me just see that feel like say, yo, she had the asshole straight down. You see me? But when me I get down to the end of the thing, me I say, yo, John was like, it's like a little twist to the thing, you see me? So, me I go read it again because I want to hear everybody's opinion, I want to hear what they thought, you see me? So, me I go read it and then, oh my God, still. But yeah, you ready? Oh God. Am I the asshole for having another man's baby? I, 28 female, an open relationship with my 29 male husband. We have been married for 5 years and the last 2 years have been open. During this time, I have had a number of health issues, mostly with my reproductive system, that I was told that it would be unlikely to conceive. Last December, I started to see the sky, and we hit it off and saw each other regularly. The end of February, I found out I was pregnant with twins, and it was his baby. Yes, I was on birth control. It took me a few weeks to wrap my head around things and tell my husband. At first, he was supportive and said, I love you, and these babies are part of you, so I will love them too. A few weeks later, he changed his mind after realizing that the father wasn't going to walk away from the kids. He said he would be okay with it as long as the biological father of the twins were not a part of their lives. For background, his mother had him as a teenager and is had a stepdad for his entire life and has had a strained relationship with his biological father. Although he had a stepdad, he always wanted his biological father to play a bigger role than ever he did. I don't understand how he could relate to the situation and expect the kids to want nothing to do with their biological father. 2 weeks ago, he planted a seed that I have to get an abortion or else he would never be happy. At 3 a.m. this morning, he left me a letter before leaving on a work trip that said it's a baby or divorce. I feel conflicted because what if this is the only time I have kids? It hasn't happened in years, and it's that what if never happen again factor that has made things so difficult for me. If he had the same situation and things, the same scent and things from the beginning, when I told him at 10 weeks, I would understand. But the fact he waited till I am 17 weeks along to reveal how he really feels is messed up. Because I am almost halfway through the pregnancy, does he expect there to be no resentment and I do the procedure and we act like nothing happened and go on being married? Am I the asshole? Oh, you know what? I feel like she's the asshole. I'm not gonna lie. You see what I'm saying? I feel like she the asshole. I'm not gonna lie. The man is the asshole to you know. The man is an asshole. Don't get me wrong. The man is an asshole, but she's a big asshole. Yeah, this is mad. Me not lie. Because you see the thing is, you're in an open relationship. You see what I'm saying? You're in an open relationship. No, then sit there enough for me, you know, but you're in an open relationship. You see what I'm saying? But if you're in an open relationship when you're married, if you're not in an open relationship when you're married and you live together and you live at the same yard, you see what I'm saying? You're not supposed to go have unprotected sex. You see what I'm saying? You're not supposed to go have unprotected sex. When you're married, you know, when you're married for 5 years, 3 years down the line, the relationship, when you find out the relationship boring, and you want to do something to spice up the relationship. You know what? I never pregnant, you never must get pregnant. And you could have get AIDS. You could have get AIDS. You could have get HIV, AIDS, and cap and give the man. Then where you go tell the man say? Then where you go be and tell the man say, yo, you get AIDS. You get AIDS and you come give the man AIDS. After they decide, say, yo, we open a relationship and you come give the man AIDS. What go happen? You see what I'm saying? So what go happen if I AIDS, the man you cap come give the man. No, the man got AIDS now. You see me? And the open relationship. You see me? So you have to know you're going to agree to this open relationship, fine. You see me? Protection straight. You go out there, protect yourself. The man go out there, protect yourself. You see me? So the baby shouldn't involve in this thing, you see me? No, baby shouldn't even have the audacity if you come and tell the man, say, yo, you know what? I'm pregnant, you know. And you wait till 10 weeks till they even find out, say, a twin. You see me? No, sir. No. And then again, but on the other hand, the man shouldn't agree. The man shouldn't agree for a morning. Because I know deep down say, yo, him not go work with that. You see me? He know he not go work with that, so he not to agree. But you know, sometimes in some situation, a man we did it and a man we just say, yeah man. But when time he start all deep it, a different thing. You see me? So he shouldn't agree. So if you like say, yo, it was them asshole in a different situation. You see me? So it's what me feel like she's the big asshole. Man, I like that. I don't know nothing TikTok, you see me? But yeah, that's my break. That's what I feel like. I don't feel like it's a 50-50. I feel like she's the bigger one because she put herself in that situation. Although I totally understand where she come from. You see me? Because she never conceived before. She conceived and it's a twin. She don't know if she ever get no more picnic again. Me understand, so she can't go with that picnic there, see me? So yeah. So it's it's up and down, yo, Judge and star, yo. Yeah, the one there is it's a mad one there. 50-50. Yeah, woman, I bet a woman gonna be a woman gonna say a 50-50, it be a woman gonna say 50-50, you know, but I don't 50-50, man. You see me saying? You see it like the fact that you see the part where she left for herself, but she got go take off unprotected sex. You see me? That tilt the scale. You see what I'm saying? And that tilt the scale. You see me? Because I never must baby, you know? I never must baby. I could have been anything else. You see me? Could have been anything else. Him can come in, come chop on the man. Because if I go take off unprotected sex, then you live yourself careless. You see what I'm saying? So you may not feel like a 50-50. You don't feel like a 50-50 there, so. No, so she tilt the scale. From a man point of view, she tilt the scale. You see me? I mean, no woman I go say a different thing, you see me? But yeah, she tilt the scale. Oh God. She tilt the scale, you see what I'm saying? Yeah. Oh God. And the next one. Alright then, we could jump on the next one then without a doubt. Come on. What do you want to answer then? Alright. I'm going to try. Okay. You want to find one? Alright, cool. Yeah, alright, cool. They want to look alright. They want to look alright. They want to look nice. You see what I'm saying? So, I could jump on the one. So the one you're saying, am I the asshole for begging my girlfriend to uphold a sexist tradition so she can make a good first impression? Yo. Okay then. Let me see what I must say. Alright, cool. I'm going to read it straight through it. I'm going to stop on the debate. I'm going to read it straight through. Alright, cool. Yeah? I have a big family that's incredibly close. We have a big dinner every few months where we all meet at great-grandfather estate and eat together. Typically how this works is that the woman goes cook at the time they are there and the men don't, which I am fully aware is sexist as hell. That being said, I am one of the youngest people in the family and my protests mean literally nothing. Some of those women chose not to cook, however, this is usually meant with the level of the woman who don't cook or level lives and long-term girlfriend, so they kinda already have a good relationship doctored in. When I have seen new partners not cook, it gone bad, like completely. Not speaking, cuttiness, rudeness, etc. This dinner will be in 2 weeks and my girlfriend was asked if she would attend. At first she said yes, which is great. I wanted her to meet everyone and for everyone get used to her being around, but when I explained to her the tradition, she was understandably bothered. I told her that I understood where she is coming from, however, it was best for everyone if she just played along. I told her this isn't permanent thing and that I am only asking her to do this so that she can avoid bad treatment from the rest of the family. This is her impression and I don't think it's best if we cause waves. She told me that it is unacceptable and that if she has to do that, she will not be going. I tried to find a comparison with her on this, but she won't budge. And she pissed at me. She told me if I think it's acceptable to make her do this, I am just as bad as everyone. While my point is that she need to make a first impression. Am I the asshole? Jesus Christ. Oh my days. Oh, you know what? Me not feel like it. Me not feel like him an asshole. Me not feel like him an asshole. That's what I'm saying. Like, you see like, say, why? It's a stiff situation, Like, because, say, most woman, when time if a man bring a woman, God, them run them family thing and she can get involved in the cooking and the this and the that. She feel happy, she feel comfortable doing them things, you see what I'm saying? While others don't go feel comfortable going there just go sit down and drink and eat the food and thing. But as a man, like, as a man, you don't want your woman to go there and like play a part in the family, like, especially like, yeah, if it's a traditional thing, Oh God, nah, you have to find something when you can do. Play a little role. You're not just one go there go be like a sit down, make it look like, what. As the man say, your first impression, you have to sell upon the people. You have to make the people know who you is, what type of people you are. Like, so you're not going to go there, go just sit down. You see me? And not do nothing. So, feel like, and the fact that you explain to her and you tell her, say, oh, this is the thing and this is the situation, this is this is that. Me no feel like, no. Me no feel like him, no. Me no feel like him at the asshole. No, sir. But, I don't know, sexist thing. Me just don't feel like, but yeah. I just say, I don't think he's, you see me? But, yeah, I could see you there. I don't know, you're not the asshole for that, brother. I suppose, you explain the situation, innit? So, yeah, I feel like you're the asshole for that. But, yeah. Boom, bye. Okay. I can watch the one then. The one that sound alright, the one that look alright. Of course, but I take him side. Oh my days. No man, don't be like that. You just can't be like that. TikTok, you just can't be like that, man. You just can't not be like that. You don't sell out. You don't read the thing and hear the thing. You don't listen to the thing and hear what the man say, man. You see me? The man tell her, say, yo, it's a traditional thing. You see me? It's not something she going to do permanently. You see me? It's not something where you're going to come there and do every time. It's not your job. Every family get together. You see me? And your job is every family get together. But that's your first impression. You see me? So go. You know what? If I even go burn up the food. Go burn it up. Go burn up the food. But you see, you can't cook. So you know what? Then I'll cook with you again. I'm going to do some olive or salt or pepper or something. Or salty food. Just purposely go salt it. You see me saying? Oh God. Alright, I see you just chatting. Yeah, big up yourself, man. Yeah, but if you feel a certain type of way, you feel like, you know what? If you feel a certain type of way, and you feel like, you know what, that's a sexist thing. How the hell can you ask me if I go do this? You see me? Alright, cool. You know what, you just go, and when you go, you just dash what you put something on the food. You just dash what you put something on the food. You see me? You just salt it, but you salt the food, you see me? You salt the food, they never ask you to cook again. You never ask you to cook again. I swear to God. Oh God. What you mean? Oh God, would you let two man cook for you? Yeah, I mean. Yeah, why not? Yeah, why not? That's not a bad mind. No, that's a bad mind. That's a bad mind, man. Yeah, that's not a bad mind. That's not a bad mind. Listen, you see me, that's just the easiest way to get out of the thing, you see me? Or you pepper it. You pepper it then. You just pepper it, so they won't ask you to do it again, you see me? Oh God. Oh yeah. Big up for yourself. Big up everybody. Yo, them things are nice, I swear. Hey, pick up on yourself. TikTok, what go on? Be checking. I lie. Aye, what go on? Big up yourself, you know. Alright, TikTok. Make a jump on the next one then, man.